Alrighty, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in. This is BabyNation.com. Welcome back to another video, guys. Welcome back to our Week 18 pick show. This is it. This is it. The final week of the regular season. We will be here for playoffs, so don't worry about that. We'll have wildcard pick'ems, divisional round. We'll do all the playoffs. Like I said, if you guys haven't already, make sure to hit the like, subscribe button for me. Make sure to join Discord. Links in the description. Make sure you guys follow me on Twitch. And our Discord. And everybody, happy new year. Hopefully everybody's off to a fantastic start here in 2026. As you guys know, always here on the Mother YouTube channel, we are always ready for the 2026 season. Can't wait for everything to get started here. There is your leaderboard one last time for the we will reveal the final results for the regular season going into next week. I'm pretty sure it is for wild card. Obviously, I have a 6-game lead over Chase right now. I'm trying to keep my lead in the regular season pick show before we go into the playoffs. But there's you guys leaderboard below. Like I said, appreciate you guys, everybody here for playing with us. We don't know if they're going to return in the playoffs, but I appreciate everybody who played with us during the regular season. With absolutely phenomenal fun playing with you guys. And yeah, without further ado, guys, that we have a pretty slate here, a lot of playoff game implications. If you guys haven't checked out my NFC and my AFC video breakdown of what teams need to do to play against each matchup and wildcard scenarios, those were my previous videos. Make sure you guys go check that out. And then we'll have our analytics predictions video either later on today or tomorrow first thing in the morning. Like I said, I appreciate everybody hopping in. Happy New Year's, and let's begin this new year off with some NFL Week 18 picks. Alright, everybody, let's start off 2026 with the picks for Week 18 here, beginning here with our doubleheader on Saturday. We have the Carolina Panthers taking on against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. The Panthers ended up losing last week to the Seattle Seahawks, but they did hang around for the first half in that game, and I'll give them some credit. I'm pretty sure they weren't really supposed to win that game. You know, everybody knew Seattle was a better team going in. We already knew they were going to win the game, but they fought hard for the first half. Sure, their brakes kind of fell off in the second half because they're not that team yet, but they put up a decent fight with them in the first half. We were looking at the Tampa Bay. They continue to struggle. They're on a slump fest right now. The team's not playing that good as we was hoped this season. This season's been a pretty big of a disappointment this year for Tampa Bay, so yeah, I'll go ahead and start us off here. I mean, I was really thinking about taking the Bucs with this game. The more I thought about it, I was like, Carolina's playing better right now. They're playing like the better team. It just feels like they're more deserving to be in the playoffs at the moment right now. So I'm going to start us off here. I'm going to go with the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to take them on the road. I think they take care of business here. It's not going to be the most easiest game in the world. You know, you got to go to Tampa Bay. That by itself ain't going to be easy. But I'm going to go with the Carolina Panthers. They seem like the more controlled team right now. Tampa Bay's on a slump fest. It's hard for me to say this, but I just don't believe in the Panthers right now at the moment. I mean, in the Buccaneers. I don't believe them right now in the moment. Old Yeller has some disagreements with me. He's taking the Bucs. He's taking the Bucs at home. You know, maybe the Bucs at home is maybe the key difference here. Like I said, if this video is laggy, I do apologize in advance. I'm trying to get that fixed from last week. I'm going with the Bucs as well. Taking them at home here, which is definitely not a possibility. Garrett's going Bucs. Garrett Merritt's going with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Let's see what else we have here. Demetrius. Okay, there we go. I was gonna say I better not be by myself. Demetrius, he's gonna join me over here. He's taking the Panthers as well on the road, and Adam's gonna join me over here as well. Adam's taking the Panthers on the road as well. So far a 3-on-3 split. Jay with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Taking the Bucs on the road here. Eli's going with the Panthers. Eli's taking the Panthers. All right. Panthers. What else we got here? Chase with the Panthers. He basically just said what I said. It just feels like they're the more balanced team right now. So you can take the Panthers. Who's Will got? Will's got the Bucks. All right, and for our tiebreaker here, we have Michael, and he's coming off of a pretty decent week last week. He's going with the Carolina Panthers. So 6-5 here, good old-fashioned split. I love it. I think anybody can win it. It's definitely possible that even with the Bucks struggling, they could still find a way to win this game. That's why I wouldn't be as shocked if they do find a way to win this game. But majority of us are going to go with the Panthers with this one. Like I said, good old-fashioned split here. 6-3 here should be a very excellent game. First game of our doubleheader on Friday should be an awesome. So this is for the NFC West title, unless Carolina path is a little easier, but Tampa Bay can still win the division, but they're going to need some help from New Orleans. I'm pretty sure they're going to be rooting for. So yeah, 6-5 here. Good pick and spread here. Good old-fashioned split. Great way to tip off the week. Week 18 is kind of stupid because we got to know like who's playing, who's not playing, all this stuff. It's just stupid, but it is what it is. Second game here, the Seahawks are going to be traveling into San Francisco 49ers. The winner of this game wins not only the division, they take over the 1 seed. They will have home field throughout the playoffs. Like I mentioned in the video just this last couple weeks, it'll be pretty nice if San Francisco wins this game for them because you get to have home field throughout the playoffs. Seattle's defense, it will be definitely a different challenge than what San Francisco's faced in the past. San Francisco's defense was not that good last week, but they won. Both of these two teams continue to win and win. I think both of these two teams at least have a 6-game winning streak. So, man, this is a little tough one for me to pick here. Chilwell starting us off. He's taking the San Francisco 49ers. He's taking the Niners at home. And before I do anything else, I'm going to go ahead and put Adam over here with the Niners because I already know he's taking them. Big game like this, big time game like this, I know he's not going to pass up on them. So I know he's going to be taking the Niners. All right, let's see who else we got. Michael's taking the Seahawks. Very nice. Michael's taking the Seahawks on the road. Chase is taking Seattle as well. All right. Well done. Eli Niners. He actually Yellow does have some Yellow takes. Yeah, Yellow does have some takes this week. So I'll read that out in a minute. He didn't have to say anything about the Carolina game though. Adam, okay. Demetrios is going with the Seahawks. Seahawks. He took the Hawks. Garrett's going Seahawks as well. Man, this is a tough game. This is a tough one to pick already early. Our second game of the Saturday doubleheader. Cam, Seattle. Fuck, man, this is gonna be a good game. Yellers taking the Niners. All right, so the tiebreaker? No, there's no tiebreaker. There's only 4 people that have the Niners. For me, I think this will go either way. The Niners, I keep saying all the time, they know how to win. They're at home, and that could be a big thing. I do also worry about Trent Williams playing against Seattle's defense and not having all their players. Christian McCaffrey's a little bit banged up. I think I'm leaning Seattle because I do think they should be able to at least limit that San Francisco offense. Yeah, that San Francisco offense has been absolutely phenomenal the last couple of weeks, but I think they can keep them in check for a little bit. I'm going to take the Niners in this game. Am I comfortable about this pick? No, but I think I'm going to go with Seattle to win the division. Plus, I need them to win this game. This is from a Rams fan standpoint. That's not my pick here because I'm rooting for it as a Rams fan. I'm doing this because I just worry about Seattle. I just worry about the Niners offense staying on the same page that they did this last couple weeks, especially playing against a good defense like Seattle, and they're banged up as hell. Christian McCaffrey's a little banged up, so I still kind of worry about that. So that's why I'm going to go with Seahawks as well. But another decent spread here. Another decent spread. What we got? 6-4. Wait, am I missing anybody? 3, 6, 10. Oh yeah, I am missing somebody. Who am I missing here? I got Cam, I got Garrett, I got Demetrius, I got Adam. I'm missing Jay. Sorry. Jay's taking the Niners. See, like I said, I just worry about San Francisco's health in this game. That's just all I'm picking up. But good old fashioned split here again. So we have another 6.4 spread. I love it. Anybody can win. Anything can happen. I love it. I want to see more of that this week. Let's go ahead and move down here to Atlanta, where they will be hosting against the New Orleans Saints. Both teams are currently, I'm not gonna lie, both teams are mathematically eliminated, but this game could actually get a little bit interesting here. Depending on if the Bucks lose, then this game doesn't mean anything. But if the Panthers lose, this game means a ton because I'm pretty sure the Bucks are going to be rooting for New Orleans, and I'm pretty sure the Panther fans are going to be rooting for the Falcons. I think that's how they get into the playoffs, both of them, just by rooting against their division rival teams, which is kind of crazy. But this is only if Carolina loses, and Carolina wins, they're automatically in division no matter what. But in both of the, and I think this game's actually be pretty entertaining because both teams are playing their best football right now over the course of the season. So. But I'll go first here. I think I'm leaning New Orleans because I do like how their defense. I know their defense kind of sucked last week, but but they still have some good moments in there. They're still forcing turnovers, so I'm going to lean New Orleans in this game. I really like how they're closing out the season. It looks like they found their franchise quarterback. Love the way how they're playing. Sure, Atlanta's playing some good football right now. They just beat the living shit out of my Rams, but yeah, I like how the Saints are playing. They're playing good football in the season, so I'll take the Saints. Let's see, Old Yella. Finally, me and him are on the same side. He's taking the Saints as well. Let's see, Cam's taking Atlanta. Really? All right. Yeah, he's taking Atlanta. Garrett, he taking Atlanta too? No, he's taking New Orleans. Okay. Cam, he's taking New Orleans. You just got New Orleans? New Orleans. Adam's got the Falcons. Adam's got the Falcons. He's going to join over there with, who's over there? Cam. Yep. He's taking the Falcons. Jay's going to take the Saints. Jay's taking the Saints. Eli, Saints. Damn, is everybody gonna pick the damn Saints? Really? I honestly thought I was gonna be the only one over here. Chase, is he going to Saints as well? Oh my God, Chase is going to Saints too. Wow, I'm shocked how this is going. Like Atlanta's playing their best football too. I'm surprised since some of y'all now at least picking the Falcons. Okay, there we go. Michael's picking the Falcons. There we go. I was going to say more than two people had to be over there. And last but not least, Chill Will, he's taking the Saints as well. So only three people over there with the Falcons. I'm kind of surprised about this, honestly. Because like I said, the Falcons, they're playing their best football this season, man. I'm stunned by this. I really am stunned by this. But Falcons the Falcons can take care of business, get the job done. Both of these two teams are playing their best football this season, so I can't wait to watch this game. Can't wait to watch it. Actually, it should be a very fun one here in New Orleans. But at the same time, like we said all the time, you never know. You never know what's going to happen in today's NFL. Browns versus Bengals here. Cleveland. Now the only this game doesn't really mean too much of anything either. But could Myles Garrett get the sack record? Remember, he only needs one sack to break the record. I'm gonna say he gets that. I think he breaks the record this year. I think that's what all the Browns fans are all looking for. That's probably the only reason why the Browns fans are gonna watch this game this week. They're gonna be on the road taking against the Cincinnati Bengals team. It's kind of unfortunate that they're gonna be missing this year's playoffs. Because now since the Chiefs are out. And the Bengals, I keep thinking of them like they're a Super Bowl contender. It can be, but they got to fix up that defense in the offseason. You don't fix up that defense, they're not going to go too much of anywhere. So, yeah, we're all taking the Bengals. Okay, all right. As I know to expect Shador, I mean, he's playing against a really bad defense in Cincy, so I do think he might have some opportunity to do something here, but I don't think the Browns offense can keep up with his Cincy offense. So yeah, I'm pretty sure we're all taking the Bengals here. So yeah, everybody taking Cincy. Everybody taking Cincy. So it's kind of unfortunate. Like I said, this is unfortunate. The Bengals missed the playoffs. You have Joe Burrow looking back. Joe Burrow's looking. I mean, he should do some confidence. But the big was, I mean, that's kind of expected. All right, ever since first guarantee of the day. I'm wondering how many guarantees that we're gonna have today. I don't think it's gonna be much, but let's see how many guarantees we have. I said we already have one in this game. Let's see how much. We can get, but like I said, I'm not expecting a whole ton of guarantees, but hey, at the same time, you never know. This is week 18. This whole season's been off. This has been probably one of the craziest seasons I think I can ever be a part of, so who knows what's going to happen. But we do have a guarantee in this game. I know my computer's a little bit slow today, but oh, it was me hitting on another key and mouse. That's why I couldn't do it, but alright, everybody taking the Bengals. Okay. Let's go ahead and move on here to Minnesota-Minneapolis, where the Minnesota Vikings will be at home once again. They're coming off a pretty good damn performance against the Detroit Lions. They ended up beating the Lions. I would never expect them in their winter whites. They ended up taking care of business. I'm impressed in them. They're going to be at home playing against the Green Bay Packers here, and I'm pretty sure the Packers should be benching their starters in this game. I think that's what I heard. Should be benching their starter, Jordan Love. He cleared concussion protocol, but I don't think he's going to be playing in this game. So I think it's going to be their third string quarterback. Who is that? I'm not sure, but he's going to be playing against Matt Crosby. This game's going to be messy. It really is. In Minnesota, in the bank. The bank atmosphere still plays its difference. I know Minnesota's still eliminated. You even saw it last week. Didn't play against Detroit. Even Detroit had some problems in the bank last week. So it's another tough one for me to pick here this week because I don't know about the quarterback situation. I don't know who's going to be starting. Well, I do know who's going to be starting, but I don't know what situation is better for both quarterbacks here. I think I'm going to go with the Vikings, though, because it's being in that bank, in that system. The bank's atmosphere is ridiculous, even though they're eliminated. It's a tough place to play in Minnesota. I got to go with the Vikings. I'm going to take the Vikings at home, but it can go either way, though. Yeller's taking the Vikings. Well, I'm not surprised about this. Yeller's the Vikings guy. But I'm not shocked about that at all, actually. Chill. Will, let's see what we got. Will's taking the Packers. Okay. Will taking the Packers. Alright. Michael taking the Packers as well. Who's Chase got? Chase is taking the Packers? Wow, okay. Is there a chance that me and Yeller are over here by ourselves? Is there a chance? Eli, who's he taking? He's taking the Packers too? Damn. Green Bay, mother loving Packers. Packers should win. I mean, I'm not going to say the Packers should win this game. My tiebreaker for me was like, it's in the bank. We don't know the quarterback situation. I don't know what the over-under it is, but I'm pretty sure I would take the under in this game, whatever it is. Cause it just seems like a big number. Okay, there we go. Adam's taking the Vikings. Okay, I was going to say somebody had to be over here with me and Yeller taking the Vikings. Why was Adam? He's taking the Vikings. Dimitro's Packers. He's taking the Packers. I thought he was going to take Minnesota, but nope, not doing it. He's taking Green Bay. Let's see who else is in here. Garrett's got the Vikings. Garrett's taking the Vikings with us, and last but not least, Cam, he's taking the Packers. All right, so we have a good old decent pick 'em spread here. Only 4 of us with Minnesota. I'm actually kind of surprised about this. I mean, sure, the Packers are the better team. Like, you kind of expect them to win, but at the same time, you don't know how they're going to play with the third string quarterback, whoever that is. I know his name. I just can't think of it back in my head right now. And the Minnesota Vikings, they're playing some decent football right now. It comes last week in the bank. It's in the bank again. I think they can cause themselves some problems. I was leaning home team here. Gave backup quarterbacks. I'm going home team. Whoever's home, I'm picking them here. So yeah, majority of us want to go to the Packers though. That was pretty interesting. I think the Vikings have a decent shot at winning this one. I think they do. I don't think it's really impossibility here. Next up, we have the Cowboys playing against the New York Giants here. The Giants, I know the Giants kind of want to lose this game because just in case the Raiders win, is there? Actually, no, I don't think there's a chance. I don't know how the draft order works, but I don't think they could get the number 1 pick because they beat the Raiders. What was it, last week or a couple weeks ago? They beat the Raiders, and I just think they need to lose that game because. And I think it works the same way as tiebreakers for you to get the number 1 draft pick. I'm not sure. I could be wrong, but I think that's just a scenario how it goes there. Dallas, yeah, their season's going to come to an end too, but you could call it disappointing. But they're starting to. I think they were starting to figure out some stuff. Yeah, they took a horrible loss last week, but I think they get back on track here. They're going to end the season off strong. Giants want to lose this game. They want to draw a better draft pick. So yeah, I'll take the. Give me the Cowboys to win this game. They look like the better team right now. They want to win this game. Giants want to lose this game. So yeah, give me the boys. Oh my God, is Adam taking the Giants? Yes, he is. Adam's taking the Giants. Wow, he's taking. Yeah, Adam's taking New York. That's unbelievable. Let's see. Okay, yeah. All right, there we go. Everybody else. So Adam's going to be by himself on this one. Everybody else is taking the boys with me. Everybody else is taking the boys. Adam's going to be by himself on this one. Poor Adam has the lone dog. It's week 18. We shouldn't have the lone dog pick, but I mean. Alright guys, I'm back. I had to go run to the bathroom. So anyway, like I said, everybody here is picking the Giants, picking the Cowboys, except for Adam. It feels like I'm kind of surprised. Actually, when I first looked at this match, I was like, ain't no way that Adam's gonna pick the Giants. Just the way how they've been playing, how basically the whole year, stuff like that. I'm shocked that he's going to go with the Giants here. I'm shocked about it, especially when they need to lose. Like, I'm stunned about it. But, hey, that's him, man. He wants to pick the Giants. But everybody else is picking the Cowboys. So I write himself on that. See if he can take advantage of it. We actually seen some couple stuff this season where people lone dog and they actually get the lone dog pick right. I mean, in this scenario, it'd be kind of crazy if they did, but hey, you know what? Like, so if it's part of the NFL season, it's part of the NFL. So yeah, lone dog Adam, lone dog on New York. Everybody else is picking the Cowboys. Oh, hold up, I lost my light there for some reason. I don't know why, but I'll get that in a minute. Next up, we have Tennessee taking on against Jacksonville. I mean, let's give some credit. Let's give some credit to Tennessee. I mean, yeah, sure, their season's over. Yeah, sure, their team is pretty bad, but let's give them credit where it's due, man. They're showing some heart these last couple weeks in the regular season. They're showing some heart. They're playing some pretty good expiring football right now. They're playing just fine, but ain't no shot in hell that they're winning this game, though. I mean, you got to go to Jacksonville. Jacksonville's red hot. They should be playing their starters. They got more to play for. They could potentially get the 1 seed division still, even though I do think they'll finish third, but they can move up. They could move up to first, they can move up to second, they can stay at third. Jacksonville has more to play for here, just in case Denver or the Patriots lose, which is less likely too. But just in case that happens, it could move in Division 1 throwbacks. I mean, you just have to go with the Jags here. Everybody's taking the Jags. Okay, all right, so. Alright, good old guarantee. Oh, nope, I did not mean to do that. Everybody taking the Jags? Yep, everybody taking the Jags. Okay. Alright, everybody's going Jacksonville. What are the odds Tennessee wins this game? I don't know, two out of 3. I'm just kidding. Tennessee doesn't really have a shot in this game. I mean, unless they come out, like, absolutely on fire and just try to find a way to win this game, they ain't gonna win this game. There's no shot. There's no shot to win this game, right? There's no chance. No chance in hell that Jacksonville. Remember, Jacksonville can actually lose the division if they lose this game and Houston wins. Houston takes over the division because Houston has a tiebreaker over Jacksonville. They beat them in both meetings this year. They would take over the division. So this game's huge. I mean, this game is huge here for Jacksonville. Make sure that you go in here. Don't be bullshitting. Come in here, take care of business, do what you need to do, and get out of here with the win the division. You'll host a home playoff game. That's all you need to do. All you need to do here is win the football game. You do that. Hell, look at that. You have a home playoff game. So yeah, Jacksonville has a pretty easy standard. Let's see if they can go ahead and complete that, but should be able to. But at the same time, you never know. Tennessee's been playing a little bit better. Tennessee's been playing a lot better ever since the start of the second half of the season. I think Tennessee's actually been a really good job of playing a little bit better. But yeah, everybody gonna go Jacksonville. We have another divisional round here. Another division battle here. We have the Colts playing against the Houston Texans. The Texans are going to be wearing those. I don't know if these are throwbacks or alternates. I think it's throwbacks, but I think they're red uniforms or alternates. But Hugstown wearing the Hugstown jerseys, alternate throwbacks, I should say. Yeah. Even if Phillip Rivers does play in this game, I heard that he's not going to play in this game. I think they're going to turn to a different quarterback here, but that's not going to change my pick here. Houston has more to play for. Remember, if Jacksonville loses, Houston wins, they win the division. They have more to play for. If not, if Houston wins, Jacksonville wins, they're locked into that 5 seed. So yeah, I'll take Houston to win this game. I highly doubt they lose this game. Yeah, give me the Texans in this game. They should be able to mollywop them. Houston. Yep. We have another guarantee. Everybody's taking the Texans. This one, the last one, we're kind of. Yep. Everybody's taking the Texans. These two seem like the more obvious guarantees that you're gonna see. But yep. Let's go ahead and get everybody over there with the Houston Texans. Plus, the Texans need to win. I'll be surprised in hell if Houston find a way to lose this game. I'll be shocked. I don't know what the over/under is or what the spread pick is. Like I said, make sure you guys go check out our video tomorrow. We'll have that down for you guys. Picks against the spread, all that fun stuff. We do those normally every single Thursday, but like I said, in the other videos, I did push the pick show and the analytics video back a day because of all of this stuff going on in the NFL. Games not starting until Saturday, so I decided to push the games back. Unless I would have done this yesterday because of Thursday Night Football, all that stuff. But I gotta make room here for Eli. So, but yep, there you guys have it. Everybody taking the Houston Texans in this game. I love them uniforms, by the way. I love them Hugstown uniforms. I think it looks awesome. It looks great. This is a good time to wear them. Week 18, I think you have a chance to win the division. I know Jacksonville has to lose, but you're still right in the neck of things. So if you can do that, maybe you can possibly win a division, do something here. For the Colts, this is a hard way to go out, man, especially after a dominant start to the season. And Daniel Jones goes out, and it's just been brutal ever since. But everybody's going to take the Texans in this one. Let me make sure I got everybody first. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. All right, good. All right, there you go. Good. I'm just making sure I got every 11 of us. I'm just making sure because I forgot a little bit earlier in the show. But all right, let's move on to our next one here. Oh boy, we got the goddamn Jets. They're going to be playing against the Buffalo Bills. The Bills actually have an interesting uniform combination for this game. They're going to be wearing the blue uniforms, but they got the red helmets on. So I decided to do like that. I hope you guys do like that, but added something like that. Blue uniforms, red helmets. I think it looks pretty cool. There'll be week 18, but there is a possible scenario that the Bills could actually rest Josh Allen in this game. I don't know what the possible scenario is, but I think that's what we're looking at right now. But whoever it is at quarterback, I'm not going to pick the Jets. I'm not going to do it. I'm going to take the Bills. I'm going to take the Bills here. Like I said, there's no way I pick the Jets right now. Even week 18, going into Buffalo, I do think Josh Allen's going to start the game to make sure that they kind of have. Plus, the Bills do have to play for seeding, so you got to think that their starters play for at least a half of this game. I mean, this game should be able to allow, but at the same time, the Bills have been really inconsistent too. At the point that it might be tricky to pick them against the spread and all that stuff. But yeah, I'll pick Buffalo in this game definitely in Buffalo. Jets, goddamn Jets. I mean, they've been terrible this year. They look like one of the worst teams in football. Probably the argument of the worst team in football. I just don't think they'll do enough. So give me the Bills. Everybody taking the Bills? Everybody should be. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Another guarantee. Everybody Buffalo. Damn. This is. If I'm being honest, if we can get guarantees like this might be our quickest pick show that we had this year. I'm not gonna lie, because majority of our picks so far today has been guarantees. So keep going like this, man. Like I said, we might have our shortest pick show of the entire season. I mean, which to me it's pretty good for me because I have more time to do the analytics predictions video. Sometimes I might be able to get that out tonight. You never know. Or I'm either going to get that out tonight or early tomorrow morning. Either one of those two. I think it's going to be early tomorrow morning, so that way you guys have plenty of time to watch this before the Saturday doubleheader games. But yeah, hopefully everybody had a great New Year's today. Enjoying the 2026 year. Like I said, we have a lot of plans for the channel. So yeah, everybody gonna take the Buffalo Bills here in Buffalo. Here, Cam's thing's a little bit too big, but there you guys have it. Everybody for the Bills. Let me make sure I'm not forgetting everybody, because I would be an asshole. 2, 5, 3, 3, 6. Yep, there you go. Everybody taking the Bills. Alrighty. Alright guys, I'll be right back again before we get into the next game here. I'll be right back. I'll see you guys in a few minutes. Alright guys, so we are back and we're moving on. We're going to Chicago in Dirty Soldier Field. Well, never mind, I'm not going to disrespect them like that. But anyway, we have the Detroit Lions playing against the Chicago Bears here in Detroit. The Bears, I mean, they've been hot. Now, I know they did lose to the Niners last week, but their offense still looked really good. That was the one thing I was really looking to the Bears. See if they could go on the road and put up somewhat offensive production last week, and that's exactly what they did. Their offense looked really good, but their defense sucked. And I can say the exact same thing about the Detroit Lions here. Well, you can't even say that for the Lions. Their team that just sucked in general last week couldn't do a damn thing against Minnesota. I mean, the bank got into their heads, the atmosphere got into their heads, and I don't know what happened, but they got their asses kicked last week. But it felt like it wasn't, but it felt like they got their asses kicked in Minnesota just this past Sunday. So, but I think Detroit's hangover is like it's severely disappointing. You know, you go from one of the more dominant forces in the entire NFL to last year when you were 15-2, and now you don't even make the playoffs that next year, which basically the same roster. I mean, it's kind of insane how the NFL works this year. But yeah, I will take the Bears in this game. I know the Bears got their asses kicked against Detroit last time. That was in Soldier Field. That was in Ford Field. This time you're at home in Soldier Field. I think the Bears take care of business here. The Bears, they do need to win this game because I'm pretty sure Philadelphia would beat Washington, so they would move down to the 3 seed. I'm pretty sure if they do lose this game, so this game means more to the Bears. I think they go out there and win it. I can see Detroit winning it though. I can see it because Detroit, Detroit's offense can also take advantage of the Lions, of the Bears defense, who's been pretty bad. Other besides taking away carry away, so I can see it, but I'm gonna go with the Bears. Let's see. Who's Will going with? Will's going with the Bears. Yeah, Will's going with the Bears. Michael's going with. He's going with Detroit. Yeah, he's taking Lions. Michael says Lions. It says Lions on the thing. Jay's taking the Bears. Yep, Jay's taking the Bears. Is Garrett taking the Bears? Yep, Garrett's taking the Bears. I had to look for it because some of them are like down at the next thing from on my screen. It kind of gets difficult to read. Oh yeah, I already got Gary's taking the Bears. Cam, who's Cam got? Cam's got Detroit. Okay, like I said, I can see Detroit winning. I can see it. Their offense is just about as explosive as Detroit's is. I can see it. Adam's taking the Bears. The Bears. Chase is taking the Bears as well. The Bears. Eli, Bears. Eli's taking the Bears. And last but not least, Demetrios. Actually, no, we got Yeller still, but Demetrios, he's going with the. He's taking the Bears. Bears. And last but not least, Old Yeller. Oh, hold up. We're not that game yet. And Old Yeller's got the he's got Detroit. He's got Detroit. Wow, I'm actually kind of surprised about that because Yeller said you got to go with the Lions to win. He's still on that Tyson Bagent thing. He said that Tyson Bagent still needs to play for me to pick the Bears. I mean, Yeller's a mess, man. He's a mess, but. Rest of us going Bears. 3 people over there with Detroit. I could see Detroit winning. Maybe the Bears offense takes advantage of the Bears defense. But at the same time, you can literally say the same thing about the Bears, and because Detroit's defense is not that good either. So I'm feeling a shootout here. I don't know what the over/under is, but I'm definitely early on. I'm feeling the over, whatever the over/under is in this game. But pretty interesting game. I'm not gonna lie. The Lions could play sport. I know they're out of the playoffs, and they're going to be embarrassed to go into the offseason, especially after what kind of year they had last year to this year. I mean, it's pretty disappointing. But yeah, 3 people are going to take the Bears. I mean, 3 people are going to pick Detroit. I'm not too surprised about it, to be honest. I'm not too surprised about it, but we will see what happens on Sunday. Like I said, my analytics predictions video, like final scores, picks and gets the spread, over under, all that's coming out tomorrow. So make sure you tune in for that. Chargers at Broncos. There's a couple things going on with this game that it's just kind of weird. First things first here, we don't know who's going to be starting for Denver or either one of these teams. Now, I do know for the Chargers, here I'm going to move this over a little bit. I do know for the Chargers that they're going to be benching Justin Herbert. They're probably going to bench out majority of their starters. Denver is going to, I think Denver's going to play their starters, but because the 1 seed's important. You want to get the 1 seed, but I did hear that they were going to play their starters. If they get a good lead early on them, I'm pretty sure they're going to bench them like during halftime, something like that. But that's not really going to change my answer here. I mean, I'm going to take the Broncos regardless because being in the altitude, one of the throwbacks, like I have to go with the Chargers. I mean, I have to go with the Broncos to win this game. It's in the altitude, but I know the Broncos just lost last time they were here. They lost their first home game this season, but I think they take care of business here. I don't think they would hesitate, so I'll take the Broncos. Yeah, I was going to say, I'm pretty sure he had to take the Broncos, and he did. Ponies keep riding. Give him the Broncos. Yep, yes sir. Demetrios Broncos. Broncos for the meat. Broncos for Eli. Broncos. Yeah, I mean, I probably would have recommended the Chargers more if there wasn't benching their starters. This game's actually kind of fortunate because this game was supposed to be for the division, because since the Chargers lost last week to Houston, then that's no longer the case. So kind of unfortunate how that goes. But Chase Denver. Okay, I have to make sure. I'm pretty sure a majority of you guys are picking Denver. Adam Denver. Cam Denver, right? Yep. Just have to make sure everybody's picking Denver. I mean, I would expect them to pick Denver. I mean, I'm not gonna overreact or something if they don't pick Denver, but yeah, for right now it looks like everybody's gonna go Denver. Jay going Denver. Yep. Jay going Denver. Michael. Yep, and Chill Will. Yep. Okay, everybody's taking Denver. All right. Like I said, if the Chargers were playing their starters, this pick would definitely be a lot more trickier to pick because. Oh, hold up! My screen is not adjusting here, so I will do that in a minute. I just looked up at my screen; it's not doing it, but don't know why. But all right, there you guys have it. Everybody taking the Denver Broncos. I'll let you guys look at this for a little bit longer, but the Broncos, like I said, the Chargers are benching Justin Herbert. Now I can see why the Chargers are being a little bit more character. I mean, I don't think the Chargers really care who they're playing in the first round because they know they're going to have to go on the road regardless. But they could play for seeding. I mean, they could still have a chance to get to that 5 seed. But hey, I mean, apparently the Chargers don't care about it. So, and the Broncos, I think they're going to be playing their stars. They should be playing their stars, but at the same time, we don't know. I don't know if that's official or not. We will see. But that's just recently what I heard. So yeah, everybody Denver. Alright, and just like that, we will move on to our next game here. Chiefs versus Raiders. I mean, this game is kind of gross, to be completely honest with you. The Chiefs, I mean, who the hell thought the Chiefs were going to be in this position this year? I mean, the Chiefs, I mean, going back to the start of the regular season, I mean, they looked awful from the jump, and I'm not going to say awful. They looked kind of out of sorts from the jump, and ever since then, I mean, the team has just never looked the same. I mean, they just looked completely off. The Raiders, I mean, the Raiders could actually clinch the number 1 pick in the draft if they do lose this game. So something's telling me that the Raiders, they're going to do whatever it takes to lose this game. I will be completely honest. If they sacrifice themselves, if they have to do like 20 safeties, I mean, they'll do whatever it takes to win the damn game. So we'll see. Cam's going with the Raiders. Are you serious? Yeah, Cam's going with the Raiders. And I'm pretty sure somebody else is going with the Raiders too. Yeah, Jay's going to do it too. He's taking the Raiders. I mean, I get that as NFL season's weird, and you know, some things happen, but I just don't think that's gonna. Nobody else is picking the Raiders, right? Let's see, Chiefs. Yeah, everybody else is taking the Chiefs. I was gonna say the Raiders. They can clinch the number 1 pick in the draft. I mean, all they have to do is find a way to lose this game. I mean, I do think they will lose the game. That's why everybody else is going to pick the Raiders. I mean, going to pick the Chiefs. I mean, the Chiefs, like I said, they look kind of sloppy this year. They don't look like themselves, but at least they can end on a high note. Also, this is a big question here. Will Travis Kelce retire after this game? That's not out of the question. Am I expecting it to happen? No. But can I see it happening? Yes. I can see it. But am I expecting it to happen? No. I do think he will return next year. I think him and Patrick Mahomes had too many fun moments together that they're just going to call a hang up now after one sluggish season. It's not really because of them. It's because of the injuries. That's just really what it comes down to. It's just the injuries. So I say, hey, if it wasn't for the injuries, I think this team would be right there, compete for a Super Bowl again. But yeah, like I said, you could look at it and say that way. It's like pretty disappointing for the Chiefs are right now, and I get it. It is disappointing, but yeah, that's just kind of the world that we're living in the NFL. Like I said, this NFL season has probably been one of the more weirdest seasons, probably the weirdest season I think we've ever seen. So yeah, majority of that going to go to the Chiefs. I'm actually knowing the Raiders situation. I am kind of surprised that people are actually going to pick the Raiders to win this game, but hey, I mean, it's our pick, so let them do what they gotta do. But I'm going to go the Chiefs here just one last time this season. We'll see them, and then we'll see them again next season. See how they react this season. Let's see where they are this season. See if Travis Kelce comes back. So we'll see. Next up, Cardinals at Rams here. The Cardinals. I mean, I remember one time I said earlier at the beginning of the season, like, they're always playing hard. Their defense is underrated. Their offense could throw up points, but they're not even doing any of that anymore. They're getting embarrassed every single week. They have an 8-game losing streak. Teams has not been looking good. At the same time, you can say the same thing about the Rams. I think every good team, which I do think the Rams, I still believe my Rams are, but when you look at every good team in the league, every good team is going to have every good team is going to have their off night. They're going to have the off night. They're going to have a stretch where they play not as good as the Philadelphia Eagles, as the Jacksonville Jaguars. Like, all good teams have moments that they don't play so well. I think my Rams are going through that right now, and I do think the Rams are playing their starters. I can confirm that they are playing their starters, and I am going to take the Rams because the Rams do need to get right before the playoffs, and what not a better way of going home to be at home playing against arguably one of the worst teams in football. So I'll take my Rams to bounce back in a big way here. Shouldn't really be a problem here this week. Everybody Rams. Alrighty, everybody Rams. I said the Rams, they shouldn't really have a problem with this Cardinals team. I mean, if they do, I'll be shocked if they do have some problems with this Cardinals team, but listen, if they're playing, I mean, I can see the Rams. No, I can see this like being closer than what people think, because I do think the Rams might have a chance of benching their stars once they get a good lead, because I don't think they would have, worn out all their players, since we know that the Rams got to go somewhere out east in the East Coast for their first round of the wild card. So, look, it's kind of funny because they're coming. Aren't the Rams coming back from the East Coast? Who did they play last week? We lost to Carolina, Seattle. We lost to Seattle, and then last week we lost to Atlanta. So yeah, we are coming back from the East Coast, which is kind of damn crazy. But yeah, everybody gonna take the Rams here. Like I said, not too much shock. I mean, it's not shocking to anyone here. The Rams are at home. They're a much better team. They need to get right game. This is the perfect opportunity to get right game. Rams are officially playing their starters, so that's a big thing about this as well. So everybody could pick the Rams. Like I said, it's kind of unfortunate what the Cardinals situation is, but they're just not looking good right now. They're just the vibes down there in Arizona. It's just not good right now. I mean, the team does not look good at all. So got to go with the Rams to win this one. Hopefully that my team can get their bounce back before the end of the regular season. So let me see if I got everybody here real quick. All right, got everybody. All right, chill. Be chilling. Everybody taking the Rams, a.k.a. our last pick show of the regular season. Like I said, we will be back for the playoffs. Dolphins at Patriots here, next game here. I mean, I'm just going to give the Dolphins a different look. I mean, they're already eliminated, so I'm just going to put them in orange this week. I mean, they deserve a different look. See how they look. Hopefully they look good. Hopefully they look good. I know I had this look one or two other times with the Dolphins, but we don't get to see it that much, so I just put it on here. Meanwhile, the Patriots, I mean, I haven't heard anything for the Patriots just yet, but I do think they are good. I think they're going to do the same thing as the Rams. They're gonna start their starters, but if they get out to a big lead, I do think they're going to take them out at halftime here. So give me the New England Patriots. The Dolphins are going to need a miracle to win this game, and I just do not think that's going to happen against a really good balanced Patriots team. So give me New England. They do, like I said, the Patriots, they do have a very they do have an opportunity to move up in the standings. They could move up to possibly the 1 seed. They could get the bye. That just Denver needs to lose to the Chargers. I mean, after the Chargers bench a star, it doesn't really feel like it. So it feels like, according to me, the Patriots are going to stick at that 2 seed. So get ready for the wild card weekend. You'll be at home once again. You'll have home field advantage. I do think that will help. So yeah, give me the Patriots. Give me the Patriots in this one. Is anybody? I don't see a single Dolphins in the chat. I have to check, but no, Patriots. Yeah, everybody, another guarantee. Everybody taking the Patriots. I think I said earlier in this video too that I did not expect a lot of guarantees in this video, and all of a sudden we have like 20 guarantees. I'm pretty sure majority half of our games are guarantees. As soon as I get this uploaded, I have to go back and check, see how many guarantees we have. But we have so many guarantees this week. So many guarantees. All for week that I literally said I'm not expecting a lot of guarantees. And look at that. Just like that, nope. We have a whole shitload of guarantees. So, oh wait, I already got J. All right, but like I said, I guess we gotta do the whole fashion gear. Like I said, I don't know if everybody here is gonna be back in the playoffs, but we will see. If they do want to come back during the playoffs, we will. We will have our weekly pick show in the playoffs. So this is not the end just yet for our pick shows. So yeah, I'd still have to do the NBA pick show to do. I haven't really got a chance to do that just yet. I'm hoping to do that after the analytics predictions video for tomorrow. So if you guys have been waiting on that, that is the news info about that. I'm still working on that. I probably will do this. I know it's way later than what it used to be, but I'll have that out. Actually, I have pre-recorded. It's just taking a long time to get out. I'll have that out maybe by tomorrow afternoon, something like that. So, if you guys are still waiting on that, that's the reason why, or if you guys are wondering at all. So, everybody gonna take the Patriots in this spot. I mean, I'm pretty sure you have to at this point if you feel pretty good about it. So, everybody, New England, and yep, that'll be it. That is it for the Patriots home squad. It's going to be the end of the season for Miami. Alright, let's move on here. We have 2 games remaining here on NFL Week 18 slate. The first one here, we have Washington playing against Philadelphia. The Eagles are wearing those throwbacks. And one thing to also say about the Eagles are benching their starters in this game. I heard that Jalen Hurts ain't going to play. And they also mentioned that, key players for them, the guys are not going to play. So I'm expecting, A.J. Brown to maybe sit out, Devontae Smith, Saquon Barkley. I do think they are going to sit out, but at the same time, Washington could very much take advantage of this, but Washington's banged up too. They're not going to have majority of the roster, so it just feels like Washington could be playing a preseason roster at the same time. So when you look at it, I don't know who I'm picking this game, but I would go the whole way. Who's the other picking real quick? He's going Eagles. Okay, so that's great to say. I don't know who I'm picking this game. It feels like preseason roster versus preseason roster. I think I'm going to go with the Eagles and win this game because they're in the Kelly Greens, are home. And I think this game actually means more to Philadelphia because if the Bears somehow do lose to the Detroit Lions, like I said, I can easily see that happening. The Eagles can win and move up to the 2 seed. So this game means more to Philadelphia. So just because of the situation that Philadelphia is in and they could move up in the standings, I'll take the Eagles. Let's see about my Washington guys. Cam, is he doing it? No, Cam is not picking Washington on the last week. He's not doing it. Cam is going to be picking the Philadelphia Eagles. Eli, is my boy Eli going to do it? No, Eli's picking. Eli is a Commanders fan, and he's still picking the Eagles anyway. How a shame is that? And Chilwell, is he doing it? No. Okay, so all 3 of my Washington guys are not picking Washington. That's pretty interesting there. Michael, nope. Nope. Michael's not doing it. Michael. I should have had. It's kind of funny. I should have had Chase. I should have had Chase over here before I even threw it out. Jay, Eagles. I said, is anybody gonna pick Washington? I said I wouldn't be shocked if the answer is no, but. Adam's picking. Adam's gonna do it. Adam's picking Washington. Okay, Adam's picking Washington. Demetrius is picking Washington too. Wow, I was not expecting him to pick Washington. But yeah, he said he's gonna do it. He's gonna pick Washington. Garrett, I'm pretty sure he's picking the Eagles. Yep, and we got. Last but not least, actually no, is that it? Is that everybody? Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep, okay, that's everybody. Yep. So 2 people over there with Washington. Washington could win this game. The Eagles are benching their starters, so maybe Washington takes advantage of that. If Washington was healthy in this game, like Jaden Daniels was playing, we know what their strength is. So if their guys was playing, I maybe consider about picking Washington, but after all these injuries, man, I just don't think I can do it. So, all right. So you guys have it. The Eagles win the throwbacks. 9 on 2 pickings right there. Favor of the Philadelphia Eagles. All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and let's head down to the game, the Sunday Night Football game. We have the Baltimore Ravens. We got going into the Pittsburgh Steelers. The winner of this game wins the division, the AFC North. The loser is out of there, out of here. So we get to see who gets to win the division. It's going to be a pretty interesting game. The game is in Pittsburgh. Remember, these two teams last faced off. The Steelers ended up getting the win. I mean, wasn't expecting it, but they had the win. It was impressive. Who do you guys got here? This should be an awesome Week 18 clash. Winner of this game wins the division. Chilwell starts off. He's taking the Steelers. Chilwell's taking off. He's taking the Steelers. And let's see if my guys were picking the Ravens. I'm pretty sure they are. Let's go ahead and throw them over there. Michael, Ravens. Demetrios, Ravens. Garrett, Ravens. I already know. I already know they're picking them. I already know they're not going to pass up. They're not going to pass up on the Ravens. There's just no shot they pass up on the Ravens on a game like this. Cam is going with the Ravens. All right. Cam's going on the Ravens. In a game like this, you just can't pick against your own team. Who's Adam got? Adam, Baltimore. Adam's taking the Ravens. I don't know. John Harbaugh. Jim Harbaugh, I think Harbaugh, he's just been making a lot of dumb decisions as of late. I don't really like his coaching. I don't really like how he's coaching. But that's what's probably leaning me towards the Steelers. But at the same time, man, this is just a tough one. Jay's going to go with the Steelers. All right, I like that. Next up, who's up next? Eli. Who's Eli got? Eli's taking the Steelers too. Oh, okay. Nice, Eli. All right, I like it. I like people here picking the Steelers. I think they can easily win this. Chase is going with the Steelers. Okay, all right. I see you guys showing some love to the Steelers. I don't mind it. I think the Steelers have a great shot at winning this one, honestly. Michael, did I get Will? Yeah, I did. So, is it just me and Yeller? 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, okay, so it's just me and Yeller. I'm going to let Yeller go first. Yeller's got the Ravens. Yeller's got Baltimore. All right. This is a tough one for me. Like, and my gut's telling me like the Ravens are going to win this game. At the same time, the Steelers are at home. And we look at the last matchup, the Steelers should look like the better team. I do think the Steelers had the better coaching than Baltimore. But at the same time, I looked at Derrick Henry's performance last week. I was like, holy shit. If he's looking like this going to Week 18, how the hell can you not pick against this guy? How you not going to pick against his own team? The game is in Pittsburgh. Aaron Rodgers' potential last game. Give me the Ravens. Give me the Ravens, though. Give me the Ravens. I think it's going to be a close game. I think it could go either way. My gut's telling me that I just... and I know here's another thing about the Ravens. The Ravens typically struggle in Pittsburgh. But and specifically Lamar Jackson, he does struggle in Pittsburgh. But I think the Ravens are going to win this game. I think they have that playoff championship pedigree, and I think that's going to show it here. The Steelers can absolutely show it. They have the coaching, they have the home field to do it, but man, this is a tough one to pick. I'll break it down more tomorrow, but sheesh, I think this is going to be a really good game here. I'm very excited to watch this. It should be an excellent one. But I say, guys, that's going to go ahead and do it for our Week 18 picks. Appreciate you guys for hopping in. Appreciate you guys for another awesome regular season of pick'ems. Appreciate everybody. Like I said, we'll have the results before the wild card weekend here. We'll get into our analytics predictions for tomorrow. So like I said, I do appreciate your support. This is BabyNation.com. I'm going to go ahead and hit this up so you guys can watch it on time. Appreciate everybody's support, and we'll see you guys next time. This is BabyNation.com. Peace out. Stay safe. First year 2026 in the books, and we'll see you guys next time. Peace out.